On the weekly chart in here, we're going to take a look at a few tech stocks, and we're going to see how this is going to kind of fluctuate with the overall markets in here going forward. And we know that we had that larger pullback in the overall markets this past week. You had those oil ETFs kind of pop, but you also had that rotation out of tech and into other sectors. So we're going to see how these tech stocks are going to change our forward guidance here, what we're kind of looking for in the next few weeks on the overall market. So we're going to take a look at Apple in here first. That's ticker symbol AAPL. We are trading right here in those 257 handles. We are down around $3 and some, $2 and some change from Thursday's close. Going forward, you can see we're kind of at the bottom of this overall structure. So a little bounce here off this 256 would be healthy for us, and that would kind of keep this overall structure intact. If not, then we're going to be looking down here at the 254, and then anything below there, you're looking at about 247, 246 as support. But if we do get a bounce in here, we're going to be looking at that 258 level for a nice resistance. Anything above there, it's going to be that 9-day EMA sitting at 262. And then above there, you're looking right around at 265. So a little bit of a little bounce here would be helpful for us going forward, and perhaps would kind of turn everything back into the overall markets and a nice forward kind of guidance going forward, right? Your overall IV in here is sitting at 28. Your IV rank is sitting at 28. $4 expected move priced in by Monday, Friday around $8. So let's see what happens overall in Apple. Now, we're also going to take a look at Amazon since we are talking about tech and we're looking at those large mega cap stocks. Now you can see that we actually had a green candle in here on the week rather than that red, but we still ended down around $6 on the week. I'm sorry, on the day for Amazon. We're trading at that $213 handle in here. We're working our way back up to this 50-day SMA that's currently trading at 218 and that 9-day EMA, which is basically trading right there. We're about 16 cents away. So you have two key moving averages in here that we are going to keep an eye on. If we can get a nice little breach in here and a hold of both of them, then it looks like we are good to go in here. And then we can start setting up shop and heading back up to those 225s and the 230s again. You can see you have this long red candle in here to the downside. Look for a little mean reversion here back up into those 230s. And if we can get above those moving averages, it will come sooner rather than later. If we cannot breach those and hold, look forward to the downside. If we like a little pullback in here, we're going to be looking at that 209, and then we're going to be looking at that 200 level. That is going to take us to this lower trend line of this overall structure, and that's going to hold a lot of weight for us in here as an overall support and footing. Your IV in here is sitting right around 35. $5 expected move priced in by Friday. This Monday, if you go out to Friday, right around a $10 expected move being priced in. Now, we also have to talk about the largest stock in the world, and that is going to be NVDA. Again, there are some rumors coming in this past week about the overall supply chain for these chips and things like that. So watch AMD and NVIDIA on any news regarding logistics with these, with their product, I guess. And then we're going to see how this is going to change things accordingly. So what are we looking at in here on this weekly chart? Well, we're kind of focused on this 50-day moving average right here, right? That's sitting at 165.5. Are we going to get down there? Are we going to hold here? And are we even going to touch it, right? You can see that this is right here, which is right around that 173, has held a lot of weight for us in the past as far as a support, but it looks like this thing has a magnet right now to that 50-day moving average. We're going to see if that can hold or not. If we do get a bounce off those 173s, though, then we're going to be looking to the upside in here at that 183, sitting at that 9-day EMA. Then you have the 185, and then you're looking up here at that 195 area. So this thing, if it does get a reversal, look for it to finally move quick, because this is getting really tight right here. I mean, look at this Bollinger Bands, just a lot of tightness in here coming in since the beginning of the year. If this thing does not come down here and touch this 50-day SMA, then look to get a little bit tighter. And then once this thing does move either way, look for it to kind of be fast and furious. So we have to kind of keep that in mind as we're looking at this overall stock in here in NVIDIA. Your IV rank is sitting right around 31, $5 expected move priced in by this Monday. Next Friday, right around $10. Let's see what happens here as we continue throughout the overall month of March. And again, we kind of have to understand what's going on with the overall markets. Everybody's kind of rotating out of tech, right? Is this going to be the week that everybody kind of sets up shop and gets back in. We're going to hold those 672s in SPY. Everybody's going to confirm that with buying back into tech, or are we going to just kind of keep on selling this thing off? We're going to start to reset overall in the tech, and then we're going to kind of rotate into different sectors until we finally find some footing. That's going to be kind of the overarching question going here within the next couple of weeks. So let's see what happens in here in these three stocks going forward in this next coming week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.